Sup, y'all? Bring you guys another video. So, as we all know, over the weekend, Errol Spence ended up beating Yordenis Ugas by TKO in the later rounds to become the three-belt unified welterweight champion of the world, winning the WBA, WBC, and IBF welterweight titles. One belt away from being undisputed. It was a very good fight in front of more than 30,000 fans over at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Basically the hometown of Errol Spence. It did pretty good numbers, I would say. I mean, more than 30. I think it was like the higher 30,000 mark for the gate for the amount of people that showed up to watch it live in person. And yeah, it was on pay-per-view. It cost $75 on pay-per-view. I actually just saw the bill. It was like 79 point something after taxes, and gosh, basically $80 for this event. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. We had a lot of family and friends over. It was also we celebrated my wife's birthday that weekend. Not only her birthday, but we had relatives coming from out of the country, and we were celebrating our get together early that afternoon as well. So it was a very, very busy Saturday for me. And to top it off, to end it with boxing was pretty awesome. I enjoyed the fights. It was, in my opinion, worth it because we all enjoyed it. At least I think so. And yeah, and turns out when it comes to the numbers, it didn't really sell the way I expect. Well, it kind of sold. I think I said around 200 to 300,000 pay-per-view buys, according to Lance Pagmar, who writes for USA Today Sports. Recently tweeted this out, and shout out to my boy Leo for the info. He recently told me that it sold around this. He sent he added me. Is that the word? He mentioned me to where he got the info from, because I scroll. I have Twitter and I follow a lot of boxing people. And I end up missing a lot of information. So shout out to Leo for letting me know this info. Anyway, Lance Pagmar recently tweeted this out, and he said, and I quote, he said, "Told by industry officials that the Errol Spence Jr. Versus Yordenis pay-per-view numbers is looking like it's going to settle in the 240K-ish range. Given the Easter holiday and a busy sport calendar, a solid number in my opinion." And yeah, that's not bad when I think about it. I think from what I've been reading, there was also a Dallas Mavericks game nearby, so people tuned in to go watch that one. There was also, I think, another hockey game like in the area, for the Dallas area. There was also a hockey game, so people went to that. So for it to do around 30 to 40,000 sold tickets at the Cowboy Stadium, and for it to do around 240K-ish pay-per-view buys with a very busy sports event that day. I'm not entirely sure what other events went on, to be honest. Not bad. 240K ain't that bad of a number in my opinion. And you times that 80 or 75, that's a lot of. Actually, let's do it. 240K times. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 240,000 times 75. Let's just say 75. How much is that? So it's 18 million. That's not bad. And I'm not entirely sure what the purses are for the event, but I think they made a profit. I think so. Yeah, and if you compare it to the previous pay-per-views, if you guys don't know, you could just simply Google pay-per-view, and you should be able to find it. Let me just Google pay-per-view real quick. You just go to pay-per-view, and you can find here the history of pay-per-views and how much they've sold. It's pretty easy to find if you guys don't know. And if you could just search out Spence, and you could see Spence when he fought Mikey Garcia, he had that fight sold around 375,000 pay-per-view buys. And honestly, that one, he was fighting a Mexican American. A lot of Mexican Americans buy pay-per-views. It was promoted on Fox, which is a mainstream channel. So for that event to do 375, there's a reason why it did 375. They were able to promote it better. Then he fought Sean Porter. Same thing. It was on Fox, and that did around 350,000 pay-per-view buys. When he fought Danny Garcia, it was on Fox again. It did around 250. So it's going down, but yeah, this fight between Spence and Ugas was on Showtime, and Showtime isn't really a mainstream channel. It's a subscriber-based channel. It's a premium channel, meaning you have to pay in order to watch the channel. But they are owned by CBS. I'm not sure how much CBS was promoting this event. But it's different compared to Fox, who has Fox Sports. It's a little different. So I can see why it didn't sell too well. But at the same time, busy Easter holiday weekend, like the tweet that Pogmar posted. It's a busy Easter weekend and busy sports day as well. So for it to do 240K ish, ain't that bad in my opinion. It ain't that bad. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.